Hey guys, it's Ray here and welcome back to our no shampoo experience. It's day 25 and I'm pleased to say that the water distiller is actually working. Justin fixed it on Monday. If you watched my 22nd day video, you'll know that I intended to have my water distiller distill some water and start to wash my hair with water only method. But it had broken, like it wouldn't even turn on. It arrived, it was brand new, I set it up and I turned it on and nothing happened. And so I arranged for the company, me and the company arranged, I obviously made a complaint and they said they'd exchange it on Friday. It's now Thursday. But since then he straightened out all the wires. They were really kinked together in the packaging and he straightened them all out and now it's working. So obviously there was some sort of connection issue in the wire. So it's been working out for a few days and I just really want to start washing my hair with just pure distilled water. We'll take a look at my water distiller in a minute and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But first of all, we need to kind of prep our hair ready for the wash. And I wanted to show you guys this firsthand. So I haven't got dressed or anything properly today. I'm still in my pyjama bottoms, not that you can see. So basically you're going to need your brush. I've got a bamboo brush. It's from Body Shop. It's just made of bamboo. This will help spread any oils down to your hairs because the aim of this is to basically loosen up any build-up on your scalp and pull down any excess oils down to the ends of your hair to try and obviously get the natural moisturization of your oils down to your ends. So technically you're not meant to be using any harsh elastic bands, but this is all I've got. So if you've got like a scrunchie or anything to tie up your hair, that's a lot better for your hair than these kind of elastic bands because they just end up damaging, kinking and breaking your hair. But that's all I've got right now. So first of all, you're going to want to brush your hair and don't be too hard on your scalp, just brush it gently. Brush all of it. If you've got long, thick hair, you might want to kind of section off each bit of hair. And my hair's pretty dry at the back, like the ends of my hair. You can even see how dry it is. Obviously the hard water here, hence why I'm switching to distilled water to make it softer. This is the reason why, because my hair isn't happy. And then I was going to say split it down the middle, but you basically use, once it's all brushed and it's tangle free, you want to use the tips of your fingers, tips, not the nails. I haven't got any nails, but don't use your nails on your scalp, but you just want to basically press down pretty firm and just use this motion just to break up any build up that might be on your scalp, any loose skin. Obviously you don't want to scratch it to damage it. Oh, and it feels really good. And it's kind of like a little bit of a head massage. And it'll stimulate the oils and bring the blood to your hair follicles and stimulate hair growth apparently. Make sure you get underneath as well. You just want to kind of squeeze your hair. You can either do it like this and squeeze it and push the oils down, or I just do this. I suffer with dry skin, so touching dry things really freaks me out. It feels horrible on my skin, and I've tried not to put any moisturiser on my hands because I obviously don't want that going in my hair. And so this is like torture for my hands because my hair is nice here for my hands, but the ends of my hair, it's horrible. It feels like it just feels horrible on my dry skin. So you just want to basically just be feeding the oils down to the tips of your hair. You don't want it all building up at your scalp. You want all your hair to be moisturised. And what you can do is, I've got a mirror down here, so if you see me looking down here, that's what I'm looking at. Is split your hair down the middle and just push it down. Make sure you get the back one. The back of my hair is so dry. If I turn around, I don't know if it'll look dry, but it feels horribly dry. This is where all like the frizziness comes in. The ends of my hair feel horrible. So I don't do this anywhere near as much as I should. I mean, you can do this like as you're watching TV. Like, it may look like a lot of things to do with your hair, considering that you're not using shampoo and conditioner, and it's like meant to be saving kind of time and stuff, I suppose. People think, oh, I'm not going for all this drama for hair, but you can easily do this while you watch TV. It's not like you have to do it out of your own time. And then give your hair one last brush. And that's my hair prepped. Feels a lot better now at the ends. Feels a lot better. So the reason I want to use my distilled water is because it's classed as pure water. It's like really soft water. Basically, when you distill water, you boil it and then you catch the condensation, and it goes through a carbon filter, and it basically gets everything out of the water. Literally everything. So with hard water you get like the metals and the minerals and the calcium and all that stuff, and it all gets stuck in your hair. And especially if you've got naturally dry curly frizzy hair like I have, it just does horrible work on your hair. It causes your hair to easily break. It causes like dry skin, and I'm prone to eczema, so that's even worse, which then obviously causes like a flaky scalp and all those things. And if you've got dyed hair, it tends to strip out your hair dye quicker. And with soft water, you basically don't get any of that build-up. It can feel, so I've read, it can feel like you've got like, not a residue, but as if you've got some sort of soapy layer, silky layer on your hair. So if you've got like really thin, straight hair, like soft water may like drag your hair down, I imagine. Oh, my hair's just tickling me. If you've got obviously thin, straight, quite naturally soft hair anyway, I don't know whether soft water would maybe make your hair greasier. But for curly frizzy hair, like soft water's meant to be amazing, and it will nourish your skin a bit better. Obviously it's not going to be harsh on your skin, so hopefully like your scalp will improve, your hair's meant to improve. It doesn't strip everything out of your scalp, especially if you're using like water only and your hair. So that's why. And I could get a shower filter for the shower but I wanted it to drink as well, because that's a whole nother video. Like, distilled water is meant to be really good for you to drink. I'm obviously trying that, so I can't give an opinion on that yet because I've only been doing it for like a day and a half. So that's the reason I want to wash my hair with just water only. I know a few YouTubers that do it and they have curly hair and stuff, and they said ever since using soft water it's been an absolute miracle. And with hard water now making my hair basically very lifeless, it's not curling as it should really, as it normally does. I know my hair's a lot shorter now than what it was, but hopefully the soft water will just nourish my hair a bit better and give it a chance, because it's just always been dry and frizzy and curly and damaged. And hopefully it's trial and error, and I'm hoping this will work. So we're going to head over to the kitchen now. I'm going to wash my hair in the kitchen today. One, because my water distiller's in there, and two, the whole bath setup just wasn't working. I didn't have room for my camera. It's not very good light in there, and it really hurt my knees and my back washing my hair over the bath. So I'm going to try the sink and I'll show you why. So this is basically going to be my setup. I've got a stainless steel sink, which helps a lot, since distilled water tends to The humming, by the way, is my distill machine. I'll show you in a minute. Distilled water tends to pick up a lot of stuff once it's out of the distiller, because it's like pure water, it will just pick up anything. So I've washed my sink. I haven't washed it with washing up liquid or anything. I've washed it with my raw apple cider vinegar. I basically washed it properly with like washed up liquid and stuff, and then I swirled it out with just water and apple cider vinegar, because I want it to be as soft as possible. And obviously apple cider vinegar is not bad for your hair. And I'm hoping it will catch the distilled water, because I can only distill 4 litres at a time, and it takes 4 hours to make that. I'm hoping it will catch in here in the sink, and then I can keep scooping it back out and wash my hair and possibly dip my hair in it. That's the plan. And then I've got a t-shirt here to wrap my hair in. Once I'm done with it, because towels can be a bit harsh on your hair, so this t-shirt especially is my softest t-shirt. It's lovely and soft. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to show you my my little setup here, okay? My little water distiller. So this is my little setup here. I'll get to that in a minute. This is my water distiller. It's not sponsored or anything. I just bought this online. It was a half decent, one with decent reviews, but it wasn't extortionately expensive. This cost me £141. It was originally 180 something, but they'd knocked it down on Amazon, but it was like £8 shipping. So it was about 150 quid altogether. I wanted one with a glass jug, because plastic can put, basically, when you use plastic and water, like the plastic ends up going in the water or something and affecting it. So I've always wanted like a glass one, just like with my smoothie machine. So basically, if you put your tap water in here and it boils it, like this is really hot, and it will catch the condensation, and there's like a little carbon filter in here, and it will basically drip down into this little spout and into here. And it takes, this is a 4 litre jug, and it takes like 4 hours to fill this up, or just under. And it's not that loud. It's a lot quieter than what I thought. So I'm distilling water here for the moment. That's going to be very hot water, so you have to leave it to cool down. This is what I did overnight. This is for what's going to be the rest of the day, like drinking water, water for the dogs, etc. And this is what I have. I didn't have another glass 4 litre container, so I've literally used a vase and several glass cups, just to try and keep it as soft as I can. And hopefully one by one, I'm hoping it will be enough water, and it will catch it in here, and then I can pour it back over my head. And that's the plan. That is literally the plan. So yeah, that's my setup, and hopefully this will, I don't know, hopefully it'll work. Hopefully my hair will feel different. I don't know, water only, here we go. I'd like to mention that the water is cold, so ideally you want warm to hot water, because it will help melt the oils, if that makes sense, and push them down, but beggars can't be choosers right now. The problem with this way is like, I don't have any idea how to do the front of my hair. Can we get a chair? This could work. This is petrifying. Oh! I'm going to dip my hair in here. For those of you saying, why didn't you use a bowl? I haven't got one. Look how cloudy it's gone. Right. And I think that's the best I could do. Well, that's basically it, really. I think that's the best I can do with the situation I've got at the moment. So I'm going to wait till this dries, I'm going to air dry it, and I will get back to you guys with a review on our first water only, distilled water only hair wash, okay? So this is my hair wet. I just want to point out, obviously, just water is not going to strip out, especially just soft water, it's not going to strip out the hard water, or like, I don't imagine it to strip out all the junk that's in my hair. Obviously when I first started this experiment, I washed my hair with shampoo and stuff, so my hair was clean when I started, but now because I've been using apple cider vinegar and I've been swilling my hair with hard water, it may take a few goes with the soft water washes to kind of get rid of any excess stuff apart from the natural oils in my hair out. So I'm not expecting amazing results. When I run my fingers through it now, it doesn't feel like clean, but obviously because it's not going to wash out all the oils and stuff. Anyway, we don't want it to wash out the natural oils. It's not going to feel like amazing straight away, is it? Or at all. So I'm just going to keep doing this and getting like some air to my roots, and I'm going to wait for it to dry and we'll see what my hair's like. So my hair is 100% completely dry now, and this is the result. Basically, I thought it wasn't going to dry very clean, but it actually has. It's yeah, I think it's done really good. It's soft, it's really soft. And the back, I don't think the back is 100% soft. The ends are still a bit dry, but compared to how they were, they are so much better. Like so much better. As for how my hair is set, it's not as frizzy. But as you can see, my hair just kind of doesn't know what to do. I have brushed it, which doesn't help. But, I mean, it has no idea what to do. It's kind of at that length where it's starting to curl, but doesn't really know how to curl, if that makes sense. So, I don't think I could let it dry naturally and kind of go out like this kind of thing. I think it definitely needs a few more washes to set it straight, but considering I've only just washed it with water and how clean it is, I think it's done really well. I'm happy. I'm very happy with how it's done. I mean, there's a little bit at the roots where I'd say it doesn't look 100% clean, but compared to how it was, it's great. Considering that I don't have an actual shower head with warm water to keep pouring it on, I think I've actually done really well. So, I mean, look, it's not as if it's flat, it's very poofy, which I'm happy about. So, yeah, I'm chuffed, I'm happy with the results. I think if my hair gets a little bit longer, like when it gets to like this length, it might actually kind of curl a lot better, but I think it's just at that stage where it can't curl because it starts curling about here, but then it's got like nothing. It still looks dry at the back. It doesn't feel overly dry, but it is still dry. So we'll wait another week and I will give it another wash. But yeah, I hope this has showed you guys what soft water can do. And I just want to remind everyone that I did have apple cider vinegar in my hair and I did wash my hair with hard water last time. So it's still, it had that to deal with. The soft water just had that to deal with, and I think it's done well considering. So I'm hoping after a few more washes, the soft water be like, I know what's happening now, and my hair be like, I agree with you, soft water, let's work together, and I'll have magical hair. Anyway guys, I shall see you in a week, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos, and hit that little bell if you want to be notified when I next upload. Anyway guys, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!